Hello, good evening. I cannot believe I'm actually going to say this, but I'm here. I'm live in the DSG. If you do manage to hop on, I know Lou's about to go live in the mega party, so you might have split interests, but if you do hop on, please just say hi, help settle my nerves. I'm absolutely terrified. There have been many a nervous wee since I got home from work today. Many apologies in advance if I start slurring or missing words in sentences. I've been really unwell. I had a mental health crisis in January. I was off work for 3 months and I've just been doing my phased return, and I've just completed my first 5 days back at work. So I'm exhausted, but I'm very proud of myself, and I'm here with you tonight to talk product of the month for June. I was delighted to be asked by Janice probably just over a month ago now to take over from Lucy. Big shoes to fill. She had big shoes with Laura. I've got Lucy's big shoes to fill. So I do hope I can bring you some interesting information about some of our wonderful products. So without further ado, our spotlight product of the month for June it's in a teeny tiny little bottle, but it is incredible. It is our Sea Bright Dark Spot Corrector. So this is replacing our multivitamin brightening treatment, which we no longer stock in the UK because of slight ingredient challenges. I've kind of broken down what I'm going to say into a few different sections. So we're going to talk about what does it do, who's it for, what's it like to use, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's actually in it and how we use it. So hopefully you can share that with your customers and get them a new item in their skincare routine. So what is this product's purpose? This is a correcting treatment, so it's not going to prevent damage, but it is going to correct damage to the skin. Any dark spots and discoloration that you have got, any differences in your skin tone, it's going to brighten your skin, it's going to boost the radiance of your skin and support a firmer looking appearance, and who doesn't want that in their lives? And it is also going to protect your skin from free radicals, which can be really, really damaging. Who's it for? Well, absolutely anyone, all skin types, whether you're dry, normal to oily, anyone who's got any form of discoloration, hyperpigmentation, any damage caused by age or blemishes or sun exposure, or indeed hormones. Absolutely anyone can use this. And I would say I have been using it now for coming up to 2 weeks. I haven't really got any patches of discoloration on my skin, but what I can tell you is the difference in my overall skin tone and the glowiness and the health of my skin within just the first 5 applications was incredible. And I'll happily share a 1 application to the 5 applications photo in the comments a little bit later on. So what is it like? It is basically like water. The description that Senegence have put out is that it is a feather-light liquid formula that absorbs quickly into your skin. Sorry, I have got loads of notes because I didn't realise how much amazing stuff was in this, and I had to kind of get it all written down because there was no way it was all going to stay in here. So how do you use it? This is always one thing. I remember when I first got Nangai oil, I could not figure out how to actually open it. So I sat there like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? So it's got this little button here. This is going to load the pipette. So you squeeze your button, twist the cap, and inside there is a little dropper. You want maybe 4 to 5 drops into the palm of your hand, and you're going to apply it directly onto your skin after cleansing. So cleanse your skin, dry it off, 4 to 5 drops into your palm. I just rub it together and I gently pop it all over my face, avoiding your eye area. And then you're going to do the rest of your skincare after that. So your climate control, whether you're using eye serum, moisturizers, eye cream, all that kind of stuff goes on top. You can use it both in the morning and in the evening. However, if retinol is part of your routine, use your Sea Bright in the morning, retinol in the evening. Don't use them together in the evening because retinol is a vitamin A derivative. This contains vitamin C. Those products can actually counteract each other. and layering them won't boost their effectiveness. It will actually could create red flaky skin, which is actually one of the things we're trying to stop. Hi Jade, thank you for hopping on. Just been talking to myself. So what you do want to make sure that you're doing is, if you are using C Bright, same as if you're using retinol, is to follow it with a broad spectrum SPF, just to protect. If this is correcting any damage caused by the sun, you don't want to be causing any more by not protecting your skin further. So make sure you're popping on a broad spectrum SPF before your makeup. Yeah, so what's in it? Why does it work? So I've always heard people talking about Senegence products and how everything that's in there does a job. I don't think I really believed it for myself until I sat there with the ingredients list here and I googled every single ingredient to find out what it does and how it helps your skin. And I was like, oh, okay, that wasn't a lie. This is true. Everything that's in this is in it for a reason. It has a purpose and it is there to help the main ingredients perform even better. So the main ingredient list on here is water. Oh no, no notifications. Never mind. There's some. You're here now. That's all that matters. Water is the highest level ingredient. That's the first thing that will come up, followed by, I'm going to read you its scientific name, 3,0-ethyl ascorbic acid. Doesn't mean much to very many people, didn't mean very much to me, but I will tell you it's a highly stable vitamin C derivative and it is incredibly easily absorbed into your skin. Hence you pop it on and it literally feels like it vanishes, it disappears completely. Doing a little bit of research into vitamin C and skincare because it seems to be in absolutely everything at the minute. The optimum level of vitamin C in skincare is between 10 to 20%. This little beauty contains 15% and it is the second ingredient on the list. So it's, you know, it packs a punch. Why is vitamin C in skincare? Well, it minimises production of melanin in your skin, which is what gives the pigments. It stimulates collagen, which, as we know, our collagen production decreases as we age. It's an antioxidant. It neutralises the free radicals in the air. It reduces oxidative stress. So I'm getting my teeth all like in a mix now. It prevents skin damage and promotes a more youthful appearance. So vitamin C is like a powerhouse skincare ingredient. And we know we've got a highly stable ingredient here that Senegence have got. And it means that it won't break down or lose its efficacy over time. Partly because it's in this amazing little airtight opaque bottle. So it's not going to be damaged by anything that we're exposing it to. Then we get something called, see, 7 o'clock on a Friday evening after a full week at work, and I've got to try and say all these scientific words, and I'm like, okay, let me bring it closer so I can see. Propanediol. So that is an ingredient which will improve the humectancy of your skin. So anyone who knows climate control knows it's full of humectants. They're the moisture grabbers that hold on to moisture, suck it down into your skin and really boost that hydration. It will also prevent against any water loss from your skin because it's got emollient properties. So it's like forming a barrier. Oh, thanks, Jade. We've also got glycerin. That is another humectant. So we're packing punches. We are pulling that moisture into our skin. We're not letting it escape. Panthenol, which is a moisturiser and decreases water loss. So these ingredients are pulling in together, all helping to hydrate, moisturise and prevent water loss from your skin as well. So that's all going to help you look younger, healthier, plumper skin, firmer skin. So we then have an ingredient which I had no idea what it was until I googled, ferulic acid. So this is like a performance enhancer. So sort of like steroids for skincare. This will enhance the performance of other ingredients in skincare such as vitamin C and vitamin E, both of which happen to be in C Bright. It's an antioxidant and it addresses hyperpigmentation and dullness, so it is like a double whammy with that vitamin C in there as well. We have aloe vera leaf juice, and if you know anything about aloe vera, you know it's a soothing and calming ingredient, so it's going to really help with any particular areas of redness or damage on your skin. We then have orchid flower extract, a particular one called Calanthe discolor, which is from Japan, China and Korea, and it has powerful antioxidant properties. It will reduce the signs of aging on your skin and will regulate pigmentation. So you're kind of getting a theme here. Every single ingredient is doing its absolute utmost to say what it does on the skin. Dark spot corrector, absolutely. See bright. My skin is glowing in ways it's never glowed before. We then have a marine plant extract called Luminaria digitata. That soothes any signs of redness and irritation, and it mitigates signs of skin damage as well. We've got something called, a yeast extract. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because it's about 5 syllables and there's no way it's going to come out in making any sort of sense. But the yeast actually, it's basically common baker's yeast, but it helps to hydrate and condition the skin. We have an Orchis muscular flower extract that will restore and rejuvenate your skin. It is full of moisturising properties. It enhances water retention and the capacity of your skin to retain that water. So these things are just insane. And I literally went down this list of ingredients going, oh my goodness, no wonder these products do what they say, because everything there isn't just added in for, you know, just to look good. It actually has a job to do, and it does it so well. So we have another flower extract, the hydrolyzed Opuntia ficus indica. In commoner's language, prickly pear extract. So much easier, but the Latin names apparently is what we have to write down on the ingredients list. So that is full of antioxidant properties and very soothing for your skin. I'm not going to talk about, I love how Jay's just laughing at me. They put all these really posh words in just to make it seem like really special. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, prickly pear, I understand that bit. Hi, Janice, hope you're okay. The next ingredient we should know a lot about. If anyone is a climate control user, if anyone has talked about climate control, I am sure this ingredient just rolls off your tongue. So sodium hyaluronate, derivative of hyaluronic acid, full of humectant properties. We know exactly what sodium hyaluronate does. If you don't, I'm sure back in shear training there must be training on climate control and the benefits of sodium hyaluronate for your skin. Yeah, it's magic. We then have lots of very scary chemical names, including things like tetrapeptides, but they are all there to help soothe and protect your skin, compensate for hormone loss. So as you age, whether your estrogen, progesterone levels all sort of change and decrease, and will also, particularly collagen, which as we talked about before, your collagen production as you age decreases, your ability to naturally generate that really decreases. So the more we can get that onto our skin and boost it, the absolute best we can do. We've got tocopherol acetate, which is vitamin E. So we talked about earlier one of the ingredients that was in here, which is the ferulic acid, is the performance enhancer for both vitamin C and vitamin E. So the ferulic acid will support the vitamin E, and here vitamin E's job is to protect against damage from UV rays, but also antioxidant, and will promote skin's regeneration. I will get through this without making a complete idiot of myself, I promise. And there's just more. There's more and more and more. It's just incredible. I honestly was sat there for about, I don't know, 2 hours just researching all of these ingredients. I think the key ones that we need to get across, obviously the vitamin C. We're saying it's a vitamin C treatment. It's got 15% vitamin C in it. It's the second ingredient on the list. It's a stabilised form of vitamin C, so it's not going to break down. It's not going to deteriorate over time. It's in a container that is airproof, sunproof, until you open it and dispense it onto your hands. So it's going to be there in its best, most optimum state for you to use it. It's remarkable. I said earlier on, Janice, I'm going to pop it in the comments a before and after. So after one application, after 5 applications, the difference it has made to my skin is just insane. Yeah, you need a notepad. Honestly, it's my Sheer Sense notepad, and it is literally from here all the way through. Got about 8 pages of notes on all of the ingredients. It's insane. And Jade, I know you love the science stuff, so for you, you'll just be like, oh my god, this is incredible. So for me, I find it really hard to talk about things that I haven't used myself. So when I saw this was coming, I was like, okay, it's not necessarily something that would work for me because I don't have a great deal of pigmentation within my skin, any particular redness. But I thought I can't promote a product that I haven't tried, and I can't speak about it from experience. So that would be my #1 kind of recommendation. If you haven't got it, get it and try it, probably before you start promoting it to your customers, because I saw on Instagram Laura Webb was talking about using Seabright and the difference it had made to her skin. So it was lovely to see that somebody else gone out, tried it, and then could feed back their actual opinions and results. And it's wonderful to see that it works on my skin, and it's improved my skin so dramatically without having any of the particular target areas that it's designed to treat. I can't wait to see some results of people where they do have the hyperpigmentation, where they have got sunspots and age spots, those sorts of things. I'm kind of quite tempted to lend it out to my mum and say, give it a go, see what you think. Try it before you buy. But yeah, it is incredible. It has worked. I don't want to keep you all too much longer on a Friday evening. I know the sun's out. It's probably a lovely evening for a glass of wine in the sunshine. I think that's I have to do that. Don't tell Lucy. But yeah, do let us know, promote it, try it, use it. Hey Kaylee, thank you for hopping on. Hey Rebecca. Yeah, I don't want to keep you all too much longer, but do go back, have a look through, think about those key ingredients. Okay, the vitamin C, 15%, that's the optimum level, between 10 to 20. Think about all the things that are in there to support the job of that vitamin C. Evening sun is good for vitamin D. It is, absolutely, as long as you've got your SPF on. So just, I would say top 5 ingredients within this. Definitely the vitamin C, and you can give them the posh name if you want, and try and say it a bit clearer than I do, the ethyl ascorbic acid. There we go. We've also got the propanediol, which is the next one. Oh, please don't worry, Kaylee. I know there's so many things going on tonight. I had Lou live in the mega party, all the messages going bing, 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 bing. It's a little bit crazy. So the propanediol, which is going to improve your humectancy, so grabbing onto that moisture. Ferulic acid, which is your performance enhancer for vitamin C, vitamin E, and then the vitamin E comes down a little bit later on in the list. Key point for me would be that you can use this morning and evening, but only use it in the evening if you are not using retinol. If you're using retinol, use your Seabright in the morning, retinol in the evening, always following with your SPF over the top of any other stuff that you're using to protect against any further damage. That's the key thing for me that I've learned. Making sure you don't use them together, because they basically counteract each other. So the vitamin C and the vitamin A from retinol, they're going to kind of counteract, they're going to balance each other out, and in fact could cause more redness, more flakiness, and not get double the power. You're just going to cause yourself more issues. I'm going to go now and have a little sit down, try and recover from the nerves that have been jittering away in my stomach, and leave you all to enjoy your Sunday. Have a wonderful time if you're part of the mega party. I've literally managed to catch, I think, 2 of the lives so far, and I've got a long list of things to do. Let me know how it goes. If you try Seabright, let me know. See what you think. Share some before and afters in this post that we can kind of borrow from. I'm sure Customers would love to see how it works on different skin, different ages, different issues with skin. So if we can share some of those onto this post, we've got a kind of central bank of things to draw from and real people's results. Thank you very much for joining me. If you watch back on replay, just, I don't know, pop a blue heart in or a sunshine, because we've definitely got plenty of that going on today. And I will speak to you all next month. Thanks for having me. Bye.